Today, we're going to discuss a topic that's particularly relevant this time of the year, which is managing our emotions during the holidays. So let's discuss some practical strategies to help us navigate this season with greater ease and emotional balance. Before we continue, I would like to provide you a disclaimer. Please note that the information shared in this video is based on my personal opinions and experiences only. It is not intended as a medical advice, so always consult with a qualified healthcare professional for any health-related concerns. Now that we have clarified this, let's talk about why it is important to understand holidays emotions. We all recognize that the holiday season can be a whirlwind of emotions, and it's perfectly normal to experience a range of feelings, from joy and excitement to stress and anxiety. However, recognizing this is the first step in managing our emotional well-being. I believe that recognizing the full spectrum of feelings, ranging from happiness and excitement to stress and sadness, is the first step towards effectively navigating these complex emotions. Understanding our emotions allows us to process them more effectively. When we are able to identify what are we feeling, stress from holiday preparations or sadness from missing a loved one, you can take appropriate steps to address those feelings. For example, I remember feeling overwhelmed and stressed because I was entertaining around 20 people at home for a very formal holiday dinner, and I was so stressed out. Even though I had 3 staff members helping me, I really could not enjoy the gathering. I remember it felt more like a work than a holiday. I felt the need to have everything perfect. Also, this holiday will be difficult because my dad passed away, and he was a very important part of our holiday traditions at home and during family outings. This is especially true when I think back to my childhood memories. I had to recognize that it's normal to experience a variety of emotions during the holiday, which helped me validate my feelings. The holiday season is often idealized, leading many to believe they should only feel joy, which is not realistic for adults. However, acknowledging that sadness, frustration, or anxiety are also common can alleviate feelings of isolation. Allowing ourselves to experience these emotions without judgment is important. So if you feel overwhelmed by expectations, you might recognize the need to set boundaries or adjust your plans accordingly. Here is how. Going back to my example that I just mentioned, let's imagine you are planning a holiday dinner and feel pressure to cook multiple elaborate dishes, invite extended family members, create a perfectly decorated home, manage everybody's expectations, and therefore you need to set boundaries. Here is a step-by-step guide on how to do it. Don't worry, it works. Acknowledge you can't do everything perfectly, and recognize your personal energy and time constraints. We all have them. So communicate clearly. Tell your family, hey, I'm happy to host, but I will be preparing a simpler menu this year. You can also set practical boundaries. For example, you can request a potluck-style gathering where everybody brings a dish, and actually this can be fun. Limit guests to the list or to your list to immediate family. If possible, set a specific end time for the gathering. I know this is not always possible, but if you can, try to set an end time for the gathering. You can also delegate tasks to willing family members. Hopefully you are fortunate in that regard, but in my experience, usually family tend to be helpful. This point is really important. Let's talk about your self-care strategy. Schedule breaks during preparation. Allow yourself to use prepared or store-bought items. That's fair. Plan quiet time before and after the event to recharge. By setting these boundaries, you can transform a potentially stressful situation into a more manageable and enjoyable experience. I just wish I could do that, but for sure, next time I'm entertaining, for sure I'm going to set up these boundaries myself. The next one is a skill that I learned from work, and now I kind of like apply it to my personal life. It's important to build your emotional intelligence. Understanding your emotions enhances your emotional intelligence, which is the ability to recognize and manage both your own feelings and those of others. This skill is particularly useful at work, but now I use it during the holidays when interactions with family and friends can be emotionally charged. So by creating aware of your emotional state, you could be able to navigate social situations more effectively and respond to others with empathy. And finally, in my experience, being humble and recognizing holiday emotions can lead to a deeper connections with others. The holidays can evoke a wide range of emotions, from joy to sadness. It's important to allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. Instead of pushing negative feelings aside, acknowledge them by saying things like, "It's okay to feel this way," or "This is hard, but I'm doing my best." Validating your feelings can provide comfort and help you process them more effectively. Usually, when you openly acknowledge your feelings, it encourages those around you to do the same. Sharing experiences of joy and struggle can foster a sense of support, making the holiday season more meaningful for everybody. It's important to remember that you are not the only one. Many people face similar challenges during this time, and discussing these emotions can create bonds that enhance mutual understanding. Here is the bottom line. Remember that the holidays are about more than just the perfect decorations and the perfect gifts. They are an opportunity to connect with loved ones and reflect on what truly matters to you and to them. So please try to relax. Try your best this year by implementing these strategies, and I'm sure you can navigate the holiday season with greater emotional resilience and enjoy the moments that make this time of the year so special. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. So take care and happy holidays!